All right, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Daily Money Market. You're with me, Che Yusuf. So obviously, today we actually, give the weekly analysis in terms of how the market is looking for the whole entire week, about the fundamental events as well as the technical analysis. So we're gonna jump into fundamental analysis to see what type of events we have this week, so that we can capitalize on our trading for the week going forward. So all right, let's go. Thank you. Not to go all the way up, all the way high. So this week we want to actually check what exactly is coming this week about the news, the fundamental news, and again, as well as we look about the market, we see where exactly the market maybe it might go. So all right, without wasting time, okay, here we go. All right. So basically, from today, it's Monday. We are seeing a lot of bank holidays when it comes to Monday, May the 20th. I can tell we are seeing the bank holiday from Swiss franc, bank holiday for Euro, German, and as well as bank holiday for Canada. But there's a FOMAC member will be speaking at 3 p.m., which is also, I'm expecting high impact volatility there when it comes to the US instrument. So moving on to Tuesday, I think Tuesday, that's where there's a little bit of volatility that are coming. Actually, 2:30 p.m., there's Canadian CPI, which is really interesting. We're going to see consumer price index from Canada, and we're expecting Canadian dollar to have high impact volatility. Later on, 7 p.m., it's the Bank of England. That's the picking up of volatility. Bank of England, it's actually, speaking, and again, it's all about the interest rate. So again, a lot of volatility is going to come there from GBP, from Great British Pounds, to all correlated instrument, as well as maybe German 30. We can also look into maybe UK 100 or FTSE 100 to have high impact volatility. Moving on Wednesday, May the 22, we're seeing New Zealand dollar official cash rates that is coming from 4 a.m., which is in a Sydney session. Later on 5 a.m. as well, Asian session, we'll see RBN press conference from New Zealand. So high impact, it comes from New Zealand there. 8 a.m. on Wednesday, that's consumer price index from Great British Pounds. Again, we saw them, they have Bank of England speaking, and then Wednesday, they're following up with a consumer price index CPI. So high impact movement there coming from Great British Pounds and all correlated instrument. Later on, we're going to see 8 p.m. US FOMAC meetings again. We're expecting again the speaks about the interest rate from US. So there is going to be on Wednesday, 8 p.m. FOMAC meeting minutes. Moving on Thursday, 9:15 a.m., there's fresh manufacturing PMI that is coming. So we are expecting a lot of volatility from the Euro instrument. Again, 10:30 a.m., there's fresh manufacturing PMI again from GBP. Again, a lot of movement there. And Thursday, again, there's a G7 meetings the whole day. So what happened is most of the time when these leaders of the specific region, they're speaking, we'll always expect a high impact volatility from that instrument that the person is coming from. So later on Thursday, 3:45 p.m., we're seeing US flash manufacturing PMI as well. Friday, the last day of the week, retail sales month to month. G7 again, day 2 is continuing on Friday. 4 p.m., it's a revised consumer sentiment. That's the last, high impact volatility coming from US day when it comes to Friday. So yeah, we're seeing how actually, in terms of the news, how the market is actually, the fundamental events that are actually coming this week. So we're expecting a lot of volatility, especially coming from Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way to Thursday. There's a lot of events. There's a Bank of England speaking. There's a CPI from GBP. There's a lot of New Zealand, again, CPI, Canadian CPI. So there's a lot of events that are happening that will drive the market to have a high impact volatility. So, all right, let's try to look the charts. right? So currently, if you look instrument like, US 30 or NAS 100, they actually closed. Imagine NAS 100 now it's sitting at 40,038. It actually pushes the price all the way to above level somewhere there. So because of the holidays of today, as well as maybe the volatility, they're actually starting on Tuesday, but there's not much in terms of US volatility, US events that are coming, from Monday to Tuesday. So they're picking up, it's going to start picking up on Wednesday. So I'm expecting to drop a little bit, maybe to 39,800, somewhere around there. So once the market pushes to 39,800, maybe when the volatility start again from Wednesday, Thursday, it will again go back to the level of 40,000. Again, remember, there's Federal Reserve meetings that are happening again this week, so that it might pushes the price back to where it was. Same as NAS 100, you can see it again closes same. It pushes the price, close on Friday at 18,693. Right now, sitting 18,580. So anticipation is to dip a little bit, maybe to 18,469. 18,469, somewhere around here. And then, as I said, from Tuesday, Wednesday, from Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to now start picking up, go back to the price where it was. But there was a little bit of a gap there. So we're anticipating recovery of the gap. Maybe it might take today and tomorrow. That's before it starts going all the way up again. Another interesting instrument that we saw, it's gold. Gold pushes the price all the way high to 2,453. Really, 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 really high, when it comes to a price of gold. But again, the story last week, it was because of there's a lot of people that are banking, especially Chinese. They are buying, they're taking their assets and buying gold, right? Because of there's a lot of sanctions that are happening that sanctioning the Chinese, they already sanctioned the Chinese tech companies, TikTok, they get sanctioned. So the Chinese, they're actually, scared for them to keep money in a Federal Reserve of US. So it's later than the bank gold. So that's actually the story that comes last week. That's why we saw the price of gold shooting all the way up to 2,453. But I'm anticipating to come back at least to 2,410. And then depending on how the market is going to look like, coming on Wednesday, Thursday, then it might pushes the price back to where it is now. But for now, I think it might pushes the price a little bit down to this 2,410, then recovery from Wednesday to Thursday. Another interesting instrument, it was UK 100, FTSE 100. Look what has been happening to FTSE 100 here. So here's my anticipation that this instrument is still going to continue bullishing, especially when a Bank of England, Tuesday, tomorrow, they're speaking. So we are anticipating a bullish movement all the way to maybe, let me see, somewhere around 8,455. 8,455. So still a couple of moves to go all the way to 8,455. At particular time, it's sitting at 8,441. So yeah, that's another move there that people can take advantage and actually jump in and collect a little bit of pips. Once it breaks here, it means it goes all the way to 8,475. That's the position where it's looking to get as far as UK 100 or FTSE 100. Just in addition, Bitcoin was actually pushes again all the way up again to 66,793. In fact, it was sitting at $62,000 by the end of last week, Tuesday, Wednesday. Again, we saw the price, pushing up again because of the geopolitics, again, the war that is happening in a different region. We saw, again, Russia increasing the forces in terms of, invading the Ukraine, so that it pushes the price of Bitcoin, because mostly they are using the Bitcoin to actually translate or to buy whatever that they want to buy. So yeah, that's actually how I think in terms of the markets. Yeah, man, let's see how it's gonna forward for this week. So please, man, don't forget that 360 Capital offers 50% bonus starting from $100 upwards. So that means if you put $100 and then we're giving you extra $50 on your equity just to boost your equity so that you can have more trades at least and take more opportunity in the market. So thank you very much. Keep subscribing, share maybe with other guys. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.